everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all well. Today I'm going to start a new series. So it's basically my lessons with Lydia, but today I'm going to be doing a 7 in 7. So basically 7 tips in 7 minutes, hopefully. And I'm not saying there'll always be 7, it might be 5 in 5, but I just thought it will hopefully give you some succinct tips to help you better navigate your wardrobe. So today's video is all about summer styling, how to look good in summer. I think sometimes people are very overwhelmed by summer dressing in a sense that they just give up. It's quite hard to stay stylish in the heat. I definitely appreciate that. So I just thought I'd give some of my tips that I use when summer dressing, because we can't use layers in the same way that we do in autumn winter. So let us begin. So my first tip is to look for detail in the clothing. So this could be things like scallop, broderie, ruffles, anything that just provides something different because you've only got that kind of one piece, just a top or something very basic. So look for those extra details that are just going to take your outfit to the next level and just give something for the eye to focus on. And I think this is particularly the case if you are quite a minimal dresser like me, wear very plain clothes. It's nice to look for those little bits of shape and extra detail. So instead of the layers we may use, we actually create the point of interest within the single piece of clothing. My next tip is to mix your fabrics and textures. Again, it's very much like the first point, and that because we can't use lots of different pieces to create the look and we have to keep it quite light. To create interest, it's good to utilize your textures. So things like silk, some rattan, you can create a really interesting look even if you're wearing head to toe one colour. If you mix and match those fabrics, you might want to put some linen in there, like I say, some sort of natural fibre like a rattan, a woven texture. And I think you'll find this really opens your wardrobe up as well, something you may have never considered pairing together. If you think about different textures, it might open your eyes, create a new kind of look. Tip number 3 is jewellery. You know, I talk about my accessories a lot, and layering jewellery I think is a really great way to create some interest in summer. Again, we've just got those minimal light layers on, so just to mix up your jewellery, you might want to try some contrasting colours. You might want to have a look at my collection with North School Woman. We have some great pieces on there that will last you all year round. They're quite timeless pieces, but also some statements as well. If you want to create, you know, something quite bold, you can definitely do that with our collection. But I think to layer up your jewellery, and please try some combinations that you've never tried before. You know, fashion rules are made to be broken, so play around with your colours, your shapes, stack your bracelets up, stack necklaces up even, and I think you'll find that you create something new and different. Number 4 is stick to natural fabrics. So you definitely need to avoid synthetics in summer. Anything polyester, nylon, acrylic, it doesn't breathe well. You'll find you get even hotter, even quicker. They just don't sit nicely on your skin in summer. So look for some natural fabrics. Things like silk, cotton, linen, you can never go wrong with. Things that are nice and light and breezy. They just really prevent you from getting hot and flustered. I think the worst feeling in summer is to have all your clothes sticking to you, feeling uncomfortable. So to have those natural fabrics that are loose and light makes such a difference to the way you feel and just completely can transform your day. So really look for the labels in the pieces. Before I go to tip number 5, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying my content, and please let me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of video. So number 5 is to belt it. Now, I actually feel like belts lend themselves, for my wardrobe anyway, better to summer than winter. I don't know why. Maybe because in winter you can't always see your belt because it's kind of hidden by a multitude of layers, but in summer I find that belts really can elevate the outfits. Again, I wear a lot of very minimal pieces. I'll maybe wear the same colour top as bottom, so to add a belt can sometimes break up the outfit, and again it just creates that point of interest, and it doesn't add any extra layer to you. You don't need to, you know, be piling on different blazers, layers, I don't know, create interest, you can just do it simply by getting a belt out. My accessories video should have gone live by now. If it hasn't, it will be doing, and you can go and watch that. And I've got 2 staple belts in there that I have been loving and swearing by, but I really think a belt can completely transform an outfit. Number 6 is add some structure to your loose dresses and loose outfits. I think it's really nice to create that contrast. I know I talk about contrast dressing all the time, and to create a juxtaposition in your outfit so it's not all, I think sometimes if you're wearing head to toe, floral, feminine, floaty, it can look a bit twee and a bit fixed. So juxtapose your light summery dresses with something structured. This could be something like a structured style of shoe or a structured bag, and I think you'll find that contrast just creates an element of interest for one, but also difference. And I think this particularly works if you are either living in a city or working in a city and just need something that looks a little bit smarter, more pulled together. You can still wear your light, looser dresses, but to combine them with something a little bit more structured. It doesn't have to be a structured piece of clothing, but more of a structured accessory, shoes, or a belt even would create some structure to your look. I think really pulls it together. Number 7, and I hope I've got these minutes right, and we are kind of on our 7th minute-ish, but it's to mix and match your neutral colours. I love head to toe neutral look, but I think be a bit creative in your neutrals. I've done a styling neutrals video, so you can go and watch that for some inspiration. But I think there's nothing chicer in summer than a head to toe neutral outfit. You know, play around a bit. I think this video is all about experimenting with your existing wardrobe. Play around with different kinds of neutrals that maybe you've not paired together before. You don't have to go for contrasting neutrals. You could wear head to toe beige. Don't be afraid of doing that. You can break that up with a belt. And I think just those neutral looks, for one, are much nicer. Sometimes black is a bit hot in those really summery, warm days, so think instead about how you can combine your neutrals. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and it's provided some insight and help as to how you can dress a little bit easier with your wardrobe. This top, by the way, it's Ralph Lauren, and I got this. This is actually a men's one, and I got this from Cheshire Oaks a couple of years ago, so it won't be around anymore, but I'll try and find something similar. Jewelry today is from my collection with North Skull, and I've got my gorgeous mango denim skirt. I'll see if this is still around, but I know it's sold out really quickly. So thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you would like to see some more tips like this, the kind of 7 in 7 idea, then please let me know what you would like to see for one. And just to note that we are moving house, we're moving out of our apartment, so I think this is probably the last video that will be going live for YouTube from this surrounding, and there may be a little bit of a lag in YouTube because we won't get internet, I don't think, for a few days. So I'll see you when I see you, hopefully not in the too distant future, but yeah, when we move we want to kind of really step it up, create some really good content for you, so I'm always open to ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.